All right. So the challenge, we've got all this water hyacinth in the water. It's completely full of it. Now, there's no way I can get rid of all of that, but can I get rid of some of it? Yes, I think I can. But what do you need to get rid of water hyacinth? I used to have this manual rake with like a 10-foot handle, and I would pull that out and it would take forever, and it was very hard to do. So I came up with an idea, and I call it a swamp rake. So what I did, look at this. Look at this. I got a couple of poles. These are 10-foot, 1-inch pipes. I bolted them into my tractor. I had to cut a couple holes in my bucket to get those there. These are 10-foot poles, like I said. They go all the way out here to the rake, the swamp rake. It's about 7.5 feet there on the front. And all those things sticking down right there, that's rebar that I welded onto there. So that's the front end of the swamp rake. This could be a pretty wicked military thing too, going around and whacking people with a swamp rake. We're about to get the swamp rake, the very first dry. I hope it doesn't break immediately, and I hope I don't go in the swamp. Oh, the swamp rake is working! The swamp rake is working! Well, let's try that again. I think I'm going to need to put that sidebar on there. It's going between them. Cut video, cut. So we cleared out a little bit with the swamp rake. That stuff is very, very, very heavy. So as you're pulling it up, so what happened here with the first iteration of the swamp rake is it started bending this piece back. You see all the rebar rake things there. What it did was, what actually broke was the bolt. This bolt right here broke. And as you can see over here, this bolt was bending, and you can see that bolt is bent. That one was going to come off before too long as well. You can see all the things are sticking out. So I don't know. That's version 1 of the swamp rake. It's going to need some updates, and I'll figure out how to reinforce that. I'm thinking of some ideas, maybe some piece of rebar from here all the way to there, but it needs some kind of reinforcement. Also, I noticed a lot of the water hyacinth was slipping through. These are 3 inches apart. This rebar is 3 inches apart. I'm thinking what I might do is need to put a piece of rebar all the way across, maybe even close to the bottom, so you get in there, or maybe 2 pieces. Maybe a piece of rebar here, and maybe a piece of rebar on the bottom, to have more of a cage that pulls all that stuff. So anyway, that's the first iteration of the swamp rake. We'll see what happens.